Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Happy Friday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, guys, I wasn't supposed to stream tonight because there's really not much, but I completely forgot that Hono came out with their Spider-Man. According to TK, Hono is dead, so we're gonna get into that. And then Inart came out with their bloody version. Finally, there's some shots out there. And we're going to go over also their new Man of Steel figure, which obviously the best thing on the market right now. So we're going to get into all of that. Let me just pull up everything because I just want to make sure that everything is ready because I didn't set up properly. Where is this Spider-Man? Did Hot Toys not put it up? I saw what's his name's video, Hideout's video, but they didn't put it out. There's no blogger pictures of Hono, of the Spider-Man. That's weird. All right, so I guess forget that. We'll just go over the video real quick then. That's very weird. I didn't even notice that. Maybe TK is right. Maybe Hono is dead. Well, we definitely know Hot Toys is dead, and we know Hot Toys is 100% dead, out of business. That's why when I have to talk about Inart, Hot Toys is out of business. There's no way we're coming back from Hot Toys being out of business. You know what I mean? Guys, what's up? Happy Friday. Welcome, everybody. Let me just find the information that I'm going to be speaking on. Here we go. Here's one. Let's do another. Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 12 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see. We got one so far. All right, here we go. Beautiful. All right, guys. So, let's see who's in the house, guys. Please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you, guys. We got Michael in the house. Welcome, Michael.
Hello.
We got Ron in the house.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
The Hot Toys Fortnite announcement is exactly what I needed and wanted because I was zero interested in it. Yeah, we're gonna go over that too. Again, I don't know anything about Fortnite. I know it's like a Call of Duty game, but like for kids, but everybody loves this thing. It's been viral for a long time. But I know it's a shooting game, right? I know you build shit around you, so forts, right? Fortnite, right? You build shit around you, so you don't get killed, but it's crazy. It's a hardcore game. I've seen some videos of that stuff. I'm like, how do you concentrate on, I got to kill people, but while they're shooting at me, I got to build a house. Let me build a house real quick. And you got to see the speed. You got to see the speed of these people. It's like, holy shit. It is insane. So yeah, we're going to go over that. A few more months of that would be perfect so I can catch up. Oh, look at this guy sleeping. Sleeping. Look at this guy. I know where he made it this morning. Guys, guess who's going to be streaming? Remember I told you last stream that there's a smelly, dirty Mexican running around ready to stream again. Rudy Tuesdays were killed by someone specifically. But now, you wait a year and then, everything's forgotten. I'm going to stream again. Because the X-Men are out and everything's coming. Disgusting. Can't wait for Fast and Yeah, okay. Ash!
Hello!
Welcome. Well, just think in a few days when in our oh, we're gonna get into that, Ron.
How dare you?
We get into that, Ron. Yeah, okay. Anyway, let me get this right. How to have 4 new one day to Inart 1. 2 Inart. Technically Hot Toys showed 7 figures. They just haven't put them all apart. Yep. We're missing the Sentinels, we're missing Professor X, we're missing Beast. Also what happened to Inart's Wonder Woman. You know more than me, Ron. You're more invested in that line, in that company. Talia, welcome. How are you doing? Chris, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
He went see Fabs, this guy. Guys, hit the like button, please. We got 15 in here. Thank you guys for being here. We got Artulio.
Hello!
Guys, if you guys are hiring anybody to do marketing for you, this guy's perfect. He will go in other businesses and promote your business. Most likely get kicked out, but he will work hard for your business in other businesses, okay? So make sure if you're looking for somebody for marketing, Tuli's your guy. You will not be disappointed. Let's see. See what happens? Because he's so busy promoting other streams and other businesses that now I'm crying. See what I mean? See what happens in this community, guys? See how people become bipolar in this community? This is your community. You have to embrace it. Okay? Let's see who else is in here. Guys, hit the like button, please. We got 13. We should be at 13 likes already. Do not be a cockroach. We got Ernesto. Welcome. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Let's see who else we got in the house. Inart, see, he said Inart. He's thinking about it. Stupid. Who cares about? Oh my god. See how Rudy? Do you see how Stolen Valor happens live and direct through StreamYard and YouTube? Do you see how the Valor is stolen? Right in my face. It's unreal. It's super cool. Keep it up. Keep it up. The other thing I know about Fortnite is that they keep adding skins of character. Right. Yep. Correct. Chris.
Hello!
Welcome. Let's see who's in the house. Let's see. Did we get everybody? Wait a minute. Did Justin Bieber kill Inart's one? Is that the one he deleted? I think he deleted it, right? Inart says, I have a link to a good bootleg. Oh my god. Big dog. I'm doing. Welcome. Whoever hasn't seen Spider-Man yet, there is an end credit scene, so you don't want to miss it. Yeah, there's 2 actually. No. Yeah, I think there is 2. One or 2. So yeah, guys. Hit the like button, please, if you haven't. So we're gonna start off with, guys. All right, real quickly, we're gonna start off with the you have deleted apparently just like the figure. That's horrible. Don't be mean. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so we got Hono. We got Inart. And I think that's it. All right, guys, so let's get started. We're gonna get right to, because remember, I wasn't supposed to stream. I just wanted to come here talk shit. So, as you can see, right, this Spider-Man homemade suit from the series that was on Disney Plus. I told you guys this was going to get made 100% when the show was coming out. Not by Hono. I thought Hot Toys were going to make it, but as you can see, here's Hono. The figure looks great. Let's play the video, and then we could talk about it. So it looks very decent for a Hono figure. Again, not that Hono is crap, because it's really not. but it looks not. It looks very good. Yeah, it looks very decent. The outfit looks great, right? Look at that. The seam, a little, it is what it is, but what are you gonna do about it? You know what I mean? Look at that. You get the hose, movable, everything. The sneakers, look at that. Great articulation, swappable eyes. Look at that. So you could get the smaller look, which again, I never use those really. I did for the negative suit, and now I'm stuck with it. The backpack, as you can see, looks sculpted. Looks like the backpack for Kid Pool. Same type of style backpack. Those bendable webs are really cool. I like them a lot because you could always get them back to whatever, straight. It's not like once you fold them or you bend them, they're ruined and they're permanently like that. So that's fun. See, so very decent figure. Very, very decent figure. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't see, it doesn't look cheap. I can tell you that by any means whatsoever. Doesn't look cheap at all. The outfit looks great. The accessories look great. Does anybody know what this is going for? I don't even know what this is going for. Let's find out. $200 hairs. Join the wait, and it's waitlisted. What? There's no way this is true. There's no way. There's absolutely no way this is true. If I hit the join the wait list right now, I'm going to tell you guys if it converts because it has to convert. There's absolutely no way. $200, not terrible for this, actually, at all. But then again, remember, from Sideshow, you're going to get tax, tariff, and shipping, which that makes it, an extra $260 or an extra $60 makes it $260, but kind of annoying, So again, going back to TK's comment, why do you guys, does anybody in here right now think Hono is really dead? I can tell you right now, that's not the case. Okay. They're not going to start a company last year and all of a sudden, oh, that's it. We're done. It ain't happening. Think about how much other shit Hot Toys has been focused on at the moment, right? How many X-Men, right? Doomsday, how much shit they're going to be making for that. So this is why most likely they're not bothering with Hono when there's so much shit from Hot Toys. Number two, they know that there's more money made through Hot Toys than there is through Hono, right? So why take up, whether it's employees, whether it's machinery, whether it's, you know what I mean? Why would you take up any of that or any of those resources for Hono when you're going to maximize profit through Hot Toys? So that's what I think is happening. There's absolutely no way that this company's done. TK doesn't really collect Marvel anyway, so he doesn't really know. Okay. So please forgive him. He was probably 4 pints deep when he was saying this publicly. So you have to forgive. The truth doesn't care about. Oh my God. It's good. Hono is dead. You guys don't know anything. Hono is a great way for doing comic book figure. It's about murder. They don't go. No, they're not dead, Ron. Don't listen to these know nothing wannabe YouTubers, okay? Don't listen. Did you watch Spider-Man Brand? No, not yet. I told you guys I never go opening weekend. Never ever. Oh my God. Guys, the full moon is really affecting Pupusa over here. Like big time. Like, you know how they say Mercury retrograde affects people? Well, this full moon, this guy's full-blown estrogen right now. Okay? All day. Estrogen in the chat. Estrogen here. The moon has him full of estrogen. One uneven for 310. Yeah, no, they're available. I'm telling you, there's no way this is sold out like this. Select Hono tab 98. Select the Hono tab. 98% of Hono is waitlisted. Oh, I see what you're saying. Well, then that means they're not making many at all. You know what I mean? That means they're not making many at all, which is kind of crazy. But you didn't order, did you? Order what? There's a few figures on Sideshow that say waitlisted, but if you click on them, yes, some of them correct. That is happening. I saw that myself. Absolutely. I have Hono Magneto Masterpiece. Well, waitlist already pretty good. So wish they would brought back X-Men. Guys, hit the like button, please. We got 16 in here and only 12 likes. What's happening? What is happening? What is happening? We got roaches, guys. We got roaches. We got the roaches of the cockroaches. What does that mean? What does what mean? What does what mean? Howie already buried her. No, he did not. Stop it. So again, the figure looks exactly like the prototype, right? No changes whatsoever. Literally exactly the same. Nothing different. Nothing bad, right? At all. So kind of insane that again, I don't think it's insane, right? I don't think that they just want to spend time on this for the, while everything that's going on elsewhere. So tell you right now, Hono is not dead. You heard it here first. Do not listen to non-collectors, please. That's where rumors get started. So now, guys, we're gonna get into a few shots that I found. And then I know there's other stuff going on, but I just wanted to go over these two because I told you guys that I was very interested in them. So first and foremost, we got the Pennywise that I told you guys what's going on, where's Hot, where's Inart, why, how come they haven't, announced it for pre-order, blah, blah, blah. Well, here it is. Somebody took, found some shots of it. Kind of disappointing because number one, I thought as soon as I saw it, I was like, all right, it's cool. Obviously, as you can see, that's cool. But the thing was that I started paying attention. I'm like, wait a minute. Like, where are the shoes? Like, you can't. This is like it. This is the look. No pun intended. This is it, right? No pun intended. But there's not like, oh, if I want to display it with the arms, right? Regular human arms and the regular human feet, it's not possible. Right. So that's why I'm assuming they gave us the previous version that's up for pre-order. Right now, if you want him normal, you get that version. If you want him like this and only like this, then you get this version. Here you get a second head sculpt, which again, that looks crazy. Very, very cool. I like how they make those head sculpts. Hopefully it's got the same teeth as the one I got, the B version of the original one. But again, disappointing because of the fact that where am I putting this, right? The only way I can display this is this way. This is the figure. You know what I mean? This is what it is. There's no like, oh, I don't have to use the wings. I can't use this anywhere. Where am I putting this thing? You know what I mean? So Kit already mentioned that there's only 48 hours left to pre-order the first one. I believe that was 2 days ago already. So I think that window is closed to pre-order the other one. And obviously, once it comes out, it's going to be stupid expensive because that's just what it is. So definitely not getting this. Can't use it. Can't display it anywhere. Again, it would have been very cool to have both looks of him all bloodied up. But it is what it is. I called it. What did I call it in the group chat before Michael stole Valor? I said bloody tampon Pennywise. Because that's what it looks like. It looks like a bloody tampon. But then Michael, of course, you can't help it. You gotta, guys, forgive Michael. You can't help the Valor stealing. You know what I mean? Justin Bird, welcome.
Hello.
Whatever happened to that trailer for Mondo coming soon? When? Well, that was just shown at San Diego Comic-Con. It's obviously, going to come soon. But remember, you still got Raphael to go up. You got Michelangelo to go up for pre-order. So they have to be coming at some point, But yeah, those were just shown, that they were coming. They were just displayed at Comic-Con. If PMS was a figure. Oh my god. So again, as you can see, 2 head sculpts. This thing's going to be stupid money. This thing is going to be, like I told the guys, probably, over 500 easy, about 500 most likely when it's all said and done. Because again, this is not just going to be your standard price with all this extra stuff, right? These wings, then you got to get these stands, right? I'm assuming, right? I would assume so, that you got to get these things to hold the wings so they don't come down, because obviously this is going to have some weight to it. Duh. I can tell you that these arms, okay, these arms are not going to be strong enough. These joints are not going to be strong enough to hold these arms up like this, these wings up like this. So that's the problem, right? Again, to have this figure and only be able to display like this because that's all you can do, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? Again, a shame because I like all the bloodied mess. I love that. Would be sick on my Pennywise shelf with the 2 Hot Toys ones, the one from Inart, this all bloodied up. But I think if I can't find the first one, still, which again, the deposit's like $80 from Kit, which is painful. So if I can't find the first one, I really just want this head sculpt, believe it or not. And now I really want this one. If I could find the head sculpts, these 2, this one and this one, I would be happy. Right? I don't really need another body of Pennywise. I just want the head sculpt, especially like I said, this one. So got to see what the hell I'm gonna do, if it's even worth it. These head sculpts, these Inart head sculpts at least, are like over $200 when I see them on eBay. So I may end up not buying shit to begin with. So we got to wait and see. Again, look at that head sculpt. How crazy is that? That is say, and this is what I like about my head sculpt for the B version Pennywise by Inart that I own. It's got the teeth coming out of his mouth, and they're all really, really sharp. So this looks, again, very, very different. Hot Toys obviously didn't make this, so this is why it's appealing to me. But can't buy the figure with looking like this. Impossible. Where it would be a waste of money, because where am I putting this? Can't even put it on top of the details because the wingspan is ridiculous. So that's why it's a shame. So I'm going to see if I get the head sculpt, this one, somehow, some way, somewhere. Go watch some TV. No. Oh, my God. Huge. Well,
Hello!
what's going on? Stop it. It'll look great next to the Hot Toys Alien Queen. Yeah, exactly. Don't deprive yourself of this thing. See, guys, this is what happens when you're always sleeping, right? You wake up from, when you wake up from a nap and you're cranky, and you're just in a bad mood. You're like, oh, when you're 5, obviously not grown. Like when you're 5, this is Rudy right now. Okay. That's why you notice the attitude. You notice the sarcasm. If you don't see the sarcasm, why wouldn't they include regular? That's what I'm saying. That's what bothers me about this. Like, I thought, I'm like, oh shit, like again, I don't have to display wings. I don't have to display these claws, right, on the feet. I could just easily, right, just put the feet on, right, regular feet, stand there, and even if I could, right, I could fold the arms enough to keep the wings on or whatever, right? Take off the wings, just put the arms on, just to have that bloody look. Beautiful. Can't do shit. Nothing. Again, only from what I'm seeing. Maybe there is a change. I don't know. Because remember, at the end of the day, this is the ball joint in here, right? I don't think there's anything different. There shouldn't be anything different. So I don't see why we couldn't take these off and put the clown boots on. You know what I mean? Or the clown shoes on. So maybe when they fully put it up for pre-order, maybe that could be a possibility. Perhaps. Who knows? Maybe not. We gotta wait and see until it's up for pre-order to actually see. But again, they're not showing you that. So I don't think so. You know what I mean? So it's kind of painful. Just wait till the head sculpts are on eBay. You'll be again. That's not the problem. The problem is the price. These people, because they don't make a lot of these things, because nobody buys the king. these head sculpts go for like $300, 2 and change, 3 and then plus tax on eBay. So that's the problem. You know what I mean? It's just they're very expensive, which they're not worth that money. That's why it's gonna suck if I can't find it for $100. But again, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Maybe I get lucky. You know what I mean? Maybe. They have to have the change. There's nothing you could do. I hope so, because if they do have the swappable feet and arms, then I'm getting it. Because I get the head sculpt that I want from the original figure, and then I get this crazy one too. And I don't need to use the wings for anything. Besides maybe some pictures. Just Spirit of the Heat Boys, Mikey Turtle. Oh, Mikey. Wait, Mikey? Oh, is it up already from Mondo? I didn't know that. Guys, hit the like button, please. We got 22 in here. Do not be a cockroach. So again, I love the figure, right? It looks very, very cool, very, very scary, which is the whole point, right? The blood looks wet, right? It looks fresh, as you can see. As you can see, even in here, it looks like it's actually like soaking, right? They gave it the effect of like that little bit of shine. It looks like it's soaking. As you can see, it gets darker as you go up. See what I mean? It gets more concentrated. I mean, it could be the image, but it looks like it's more concentrated even in the collar, right? It looks very concentrated here. So I love the blood effect. I love how they did the blood effect. Again, this is not a custom body. This is nothing new here. They already made this figure. So this is all reused everything. You want to talk about Hot Toys being lazy? This here, the only new thing here is the head sculpt. That's it. And obviously the wings and the wings and this, right? But this is reused. Head sculpt is new. And then obviously these are just molds that they made for this stuff. And the base, the crappiest base you could imagine. So that's another reason why it sucks that it's so expensive, because it shouldn't be. Again, people talk shit about Hot Toys all day long. Oh, they're so lazy. They're making the same stuff all the time. Well, Inart doesn't even make their own body. Talk about lazy. Want to get into lazy? Let's get into lazy. So, but again, they design these things very cool. Like, I really like it. Again, I love this head sculpt. That's the only reason why I wanted to get the other one, for this look. So if you could swap the arms and remove the claws, absolutely getting this 100%. But if you can't, I don't need this. I may look just for the head sculpt at that point. Lazy.
Hello!
What is this atrocity? Unbelievable. No respect. Anybody interested in Pennywise? Anybody like Pennywise? Anybody getting this Inart Pennywise? Anybody a fan of the King? Anybody supporting the King now that Hot Toys is out of business? Now that Hono is dead? Anybody gonna stick to this beauty or not? Every figure company reuses parts where it makes sense. That's what I'm saying. That it's common sense. But the retardation nation of this community finds it to be a problem somehow, some way. But they see this shit and go, oh my God, it's amazing. Meanwhile, this is what? The third Pennywise? Yes, the third. So the hypocrisy is crazy. But when they do it, it's okay. But if you're a Hot Toys fan, oh, you're the devil. Nah. Nope. Clowns are a big no for me. Ron!
Oh, halfway.
What happened, Ron? Beautiful. Leo! I'm doing. Welcome, Leo. So again, I really like it a lot. I'm not even lying. I'm not even being sarcastic. I like it a lot. If I could get the arms and the feet on, it's mine 100%. Because again, just having that on your shelf, red like that, bloody like that, it's gonna pop anywhere you put it, anywhere. And the fact that the Hot Toys Pennywises are a little bit cleaner than the Inart Pennywises, right? It's all going to look insane, right? You're all going to have all that white and then that red right there. Boom. Incredible. So that's what I really want it, but we got to wait and see. Hopefully we get the arms and the feet. I've seen Toy Story. This guy. And I should make Art the Clown. I don't know Art the Clown. Pull up the Superman. Talk shit about this guy. Just seen Spider-Man. Oh, Leo, tell us everything. Who died? Who killed Spider-Man? Who killed Spider-Man? And where did Rhino get his suit? This Pennywise looks like a good spread COVID. Yeah, because it looks like a bat. It looks like a demonic bat. But again, very cool. I like the design a lot. I love the figure, how it looks. Again, I would never be able to display this like this anywhere. If this is the only way to display it, useless for me. I'll take the head sculpt though. But if you could display just standing, oh, you better believe it. You better believe it. Punish. He said Punisher. Unbelievable. Stop eating the bats. Yeah, right. Imagine. But you got to plead the fifth. You got to plead the fifth. So again, awesome figure. This is the shit right here. Look at that. You know how creepy that is? Just like, again, just like that head sculpt that I got from them. Looks beautiful. Way better than Hot Toys. Again, just the design of it, the teeth of it. So very, very cool. So I hope I get them. I hope I get the figure at least. Again, it's going to be like $500. Oh, that's another problem. If kids charging an $80 deposit for the figure, and that figure is, I want to say, 3 and change. Can you? No, actually, no, it's more than that. It's 4 and change, I think, because you still owe $300 and something after the $80 deposit. So think about that. So this is going to be way more than that. This is going to be 400 plus, again, almost 500, if not over 500. And you get 2 head sculpts. So obviously they're going to say, well, you're getting 2 head sculpts, you're getting these fucking wings, you're getting these fucking claws. So of course it's going to be over $400 fucking dollars. So most likely 5. Hopefully not, but we'll see. That's the next step. Inart claws. He's unreal. All right, so let's get to the next one, guys, and then we're almost done. So, we got this guy. So, Inart Man of Steel, Superman, as you can see. Again, they added that metallic thing under the body, right? As you can see. For you Inart lovers out there, for you Inart diehard Inart fans out there, remember when they made the Justice League version or the BVS version? I think it was actually. I think it was BVS. And they put that metallic underbody, right, with the metallic abs and the metallic like shine all over it. And remember, that's not supposed to that figure. It's not supposed to have that body. And remember, Justin immediately was talking about, oh, it looks amazing. The shine looks amazing. Blah blah blah. It wasn't even supposed to be under that suit. That's not the figure for that. That was the Justice League version that had that shine. Okay. What do you think? What body? Okay, what body do you think they use for this figure?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
What figure does this look like to you?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
This is the same exact body that they used for their BVS Superman. Now, do you guys want to talk about lazy again? Or do you want to talk about why they canceled their Black Adam? What did I tell you guys? This company's out here reusing as much shit as possible. As you can see, I am not lying. You just got to go look at the other Superman that they made, that according to everybody was the best shit in the world. And I'm not talking about Corn Sweat. I'm talking about the one before, right? Now, as you can see, there's a darker suit, right? There's a Man of Steel suit. Again, with that shiny body under, which again, it's not supposed to have that. And it is exactly the same body that was used before, right? So, number one, go look at every Man of Steel Superman that Hot Toys made. Look at the BVS Supermans that Hot Toys made. Look at the Justice League Supermans that Hot Toys made. Besides, obviously, the two Justice Leagues, the red one and the black one, being the same movie, right? The same figure, the same body, because it's the same thing, just different color outfit. Go look at every other different one from every other single movie. You're going to notice that the bodies are different for every single one. Because remember, they were years apart, and Hot Toys is constantly making their own bodies, updating their own shit to give you the best final product. Inart, for the first one, uses shiny bullshit body. For this one, shiny bullshit body. Again, why did they cancel their Black Adam? Because they thought they were going to use this bullshit body one more time for that Black Adam figure. They saw Hot Toys and they said, we're not going to compete with that shit. This is a little different, which is why they're making these figures. Because this Superman body works for whatever Superman they want to make. And that's why they keep reusing the same shit. So let's talk about lazy. Let's talk about lazy. And they're charging you how much for this shit? Let's talk about overpriced laziness. This is what I mean. I don't know what you guys are talking about. What do you mean Inart's better? You're retarded. That's why I will never take it back. I will never take it back. It's common sense. You could see that from a mile away. If you stop being a shill for 1 second, and stop being a Hot Toys hater for 1 second, you will see that that's all they do. They're being reusing the same shit over and over and over. But because you're so blinded by retardation, you don't notice that. Again, let's do it properly.
Let me repeat for the fucking billionth time.
They canceled Black Adam because they were not planning on competing with that Hot Toys body. Plain and simple. If they were here to compete with Hot Toys, they would have said, all right, we got to make a body that looks like that. But they're not here to make any bodies. They're here to reuse the cheapest shit possible, the most available shit possible, put a suit on it, give you a shitty head sculpt, and the retards go, oh my God, this is incredible because I'm paying $400+ for this garbage. The bases are complete trash. I don't care if you like it or not. It's complete trash. Every base they give you. So what are we talking about? It's crazy. It's crazy. The denial of this community and the hatred towards Hot Toys over absolutely nothing, because there's nothing here. What? This is the best Superman ever made? Impossible. Never. A Hot Toy Superman right now destroys this garbage. Very simple. But again, the shills will never accept it. They will never allow that to be the case in their minds. So head sculpt wise, as you can see, the head sculpt perfectly fine, right? At least from these shots, they look perfectly fine. Again, very pale, as I tell you guys all the time. Lifeless, as you can see, right? I don't know if they added rolling eyes to this, but they're clearly not using them because it's looking straight ahead with no, eyeball turn at all. So again, very dead looking. This head sculpt, again, kind of nice, not terrible at all. The expression, very good, right? The open mouth, very cool. But again, as you can see, right, they add this extra chunk of very unprofessional to me how they make these head sculpts with all this extra like plastic on them, right? They could have easily just removed that maybe or did it a lot cleaner. Hot Toys don't have this, right? So that's another different world of product in general, right? You don't get these funky like pieces looking like this on Hot Toys' product. But again, the head sculpt looks fine, right? Very decent from these shots. Again, not terrible at all. It looks like you get a little bust as well, which again is just to make you feel like, oh, look, you're getting a fucking bust. Oh my God, this is amazing. Like, nah, like relax. Hot Toys has done that too. Remember, they did it with the Venom figure. They did it with the Carnage figure, right? They gave you the bust of Venoms for both. So it's not something unheard of. It's not something that is like, oh my God, only Inart is doing this. It makes the figure, it makes you want the figure a little bit more because of that little bust, believe it or not. That's why it's added to these figures, because they know that people fall for this shit. You know what I mean? Better to have your head sculpt on a little bust like this than having it like I have mine from Hot Toys, whether it's on the bottom of the base, right on the base, next to the base. So it looks cleaner, it looks neater, more professional this way, right? Fancier this way. And they'll make you think that, oh, you know, this is $1,000, this bust, because look at it. It's painted. It's got a little real cloth cape on it. So it's got to be $1,000. So this is why we got to charge you $800 for the figure. It's a joke, you know? Again, very cool, but it's not as expensive as they make you believe it is by adding it to the figure, right? So again, as you can see, very basic. They're not showing you shit when it comes to articulation. Again, these are the only, I believe these are the first and only images out right now. I haven't seen anything yet. But again, no movement, no motion, no arm bend, no elbow bend, no knee bend, no hip move. Like, nothing? Why is this like a statue? Is it because the suit's not going to move? There's no articulation coming out of here. That's why it's shown like this. As you can see, what has Hot Toys been doing with these suits, these tight suits? They've been giving it a little bit of slack at the bicep. So when you're bending it, right, it doesn't feel like it's going to rip off. As you can see, Inart, when super skin tight, there's literally, at least from what you could see here, there's no give or slack, at least from, you know, at the bicep. The back is probably the same situation, right? All skin, super skin tight. Again, why would they do this? I don't know, but they're not thinking about articulation. They're not thinking about movement. That's why the figure is there like a statue right now. So we got to wait and see for, you know, wait and let them, whether it's share more images or videos or something from this, because this right now, this is not it. Again, obviously the shills, for the shills and to the shills, this is the most amazing Superman ever made. Clearly it's not, but in their reality, being double vax, double boosted, I plead the fifth. You know, this is what it is. This is the real shit. This is the best thing in the 1/6 scale. Dead hobby. You know. We got Hustles. Welcome. That Superman suit looks like it's ready to start cracking and peeling. Again, it looks like you're gonna get no movement out of it. I don't know why they do this. You know what I mean? They want to come off like they're looking for perfection, and that's only gonna cause problems. You know what I mean? That's why Hot Toys has been learning for over the years that when you make these skin tight suits and you go bend it, it wrinkles a suit permanently. So what have they been doing? They give you a little bit of slack where it's bending so you don't ruin the figure. And that's called being smart and learning from your mistakes, because you've been making toys for over 20 years. Okay. Inart was born yesterday. They make statues, nothing to do with 1/6 scale figures. And suddenly they're the best. What do you mean? Fabs, any news on top of, no, nothing yet. Kit put up the black suit. He said the invoices were sent out. So he had told me that when the red one comes out, he's gonna put up another small pre-order for the black suit as well. So they're gonna be coming out soon. Charles Gay. Charles Gay. Let me say hello to Charles Gay.
Hello!
Charles Gate. How much is Hot Toys paying you to push a narrative on people? Imagine that shit. Imagine being so retarded. Okay, this is perfect. This is perfect. Imagine being so retarded. Okay, so brain damaged that you think being truthful and having factual information, okay, from a company that's been around over 20 years, that's a narrative. Yet Inart was born 2 years ago, and somehow these retards, as you can see on the screen right now, somehow believe that a company that was born 2 years ago is better than a company born over 20 years ago. That's a narrative. When you got the YouTubers trying to build up this company that was born yesterday, still giving you garbage. They haven't given you anything yet. Still all garbage. But that's the shit. That's the shit you like. That goes to show that, number one, you don't know what you're talking about. You're clearly retarded. You have no taste. You have absolutely no knowledge of anything. Because if you knew anything about Hot Toys, you wouldn't be talking stupid like you are right now. Because this is stupid. You're stupid. You don't know anything about Hot Toys to talk like this. What narrative am I pushing? That Hot Toys is the best? How is that a narrative? It's called a fact. Clearly, you must be a liberal that you don't understand facts. When people give you facts, you get defensive and you cry and you get violent. That's what's happening right now. You came in Hot Toys Glazer. That's violence because you can't handle truth because you're a liberal retard. This is what happens in this community, guys. This is the community. You guys got to embrace the retardation that happens in this community. The retards that are in this community. Think about that narrative. What guys love Hot Toys? They've been around for over 20 years. They give us all the lines. They give us the better quality. They give us the better price for the figure. They give us more value. They give us everything. That's the customer service with Sideshow. Yeah, they're garbage. This is a narrative. You don't even make sense because you're retarded. Retarded. So this was perfect because, as you guys can see, this is a perfect example of what is out there in this community. This type of retardation that I'm pushing a narrative. Think about that. What is the narrative? That Hot Toys has been making toys for over 20 years and Inart was born 2 years ago? That's a narrative. It's called facts, you retard. You dumb fuck. Unbelievable. I'm a sucker for Cavill in the red and blue. Damn, I wish Hot Toys. They're gonna do a 2.0. Told you guys this over and over and over before. Rudy comes out of left field telling you it's coming when he doesn't even collect DC. But we already got the BVS Batman 2.0. We're going to get a Superman 2.0, most likely a Wonder Woman 2.0, guaranteed. Guaranteed. It's only a matter of time. There's no way that they're going to make a Batman 2.0 and then they're going to not make a Superman or a Wonder Woman. Meanwhile, that was the entire movie. You know what I mean? Them three. And then not only that, but remember that they did the armored Batmans also, right? So why wouldn't they make a Superman? And look at what's happening with the comic line. They're doing the Superman with the comic, right? With the what was it? The Dark Knight Returns. So they're doing, you know what I mean? They're gonna do it. I may get the Pennywise because I cancel the first one. Wait, but there's a second one though. There's a second one, and now the bloody one is the third one. So make sure you figure out what you're doing. Right, it's not. Oh, Ferran. Charles Gay. No one is a Hot Toys hater. You just sad. Inart is better. All right. On that note, can't waste my time on retardation. Say ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. You liberal bum. Looks better than their Super Homelander girl. The Beige. Welcome.
Hello!
I'm not gonna say that Inart is better than Hot Toys, but come on, dude, you act like Inart's absolute garbage. the fact that you can't say anything good. What did I just say about the Pennywise? See what I mean? You can't be a shill and come in here and try to tell me that I'm wrong for what I say. You clearly don't know Hot Toys. And I'm not saying that you're saying anything about it. You just said that you don't think it's better. So if you're saying that, I've said it plenty about the Pennywise that I own, right? I love that head sculpt. The figures, the body's garbage. It's not made by them. Figure's tiny, a lot smaller than Hot Toys. I can't be paying more for something smaller than Hot Toys, which is a problem, right? Whether you like it or not, whether you want to cry about it or not. I don't know how you think defending a company charging you way more than Hot Toys when you know Hot Toys is way better. You just said it. So how is that? How is that okay? That's what I talk about. We're paying for garbage. We're overpaying for garbage that is nowhere near up to par to Hot Toys. But the problem is me saying what? Makes no sense. You can love, I say it all the time, you can love Inart all you want. It is not better than Hot Toys. We should not be paying more for it than Hot Toys because it's not better. So what are we paying for if it's not better? As you guys can see, this body is what? Better than anything Hot Toys? Never. They don't make their own body. So where's the issue? Why do you guys get your feelings hurt? Why does that hurt your feelings? That's admitting the facts. Makes absolutely no sense. I've said plenty positive about when the Joker came out. I said plenty positive about my Pennywise, like I said. I literally just talked about this Pennywise that I just said I liked it. You guys are just so in your feelings about what I say about Inart that you're just so, you don't hear anything but what you want to hear. That's how obsessed you guys are with the fact that I don't like Inart. I'm not supposed to like everything. I'm not supposed to be a dumbass YouTuber that makes you go there so you could sit there and go, oh, he likes Inart. Yeah, I'm at home now because he likes Inart too. So I can be here with this bullshitter who's not buying anything anyway because they're not collecting shit to tell you that something's better so you can spend your money on it. If that's what you want, go ahead. I don't need to kiss anybody's ass here. I don't need to tell anybody, guys, Inart's good. Come watch me. I'm the cooler stream because I tell you Inart's good. No, I'm not a fucking asshole. I'm not retarded. And I don't need to kiss anybody's ass for views, period. You don't like it, you don't like it. I'm not here to make you happy. Go to the other streams that talk about what you want to hear regarding Inart because they're all telling you the same shit. Man, Inart's the best. Inart's great. Inart's awesome. Inart, look at this figure. Amazing. Look at the Superman. Oh, my God. Amazing. Meanwhile, Hot Toys has been destroying everything they've made from day one. So what are you talking about? Makes no sense. You know what I mean? Let's see. Wait a minute. I'm sending a predator for Inart female figures. TS 8500. Welcome. Hot Toys cut corners, multiverse of Madness, Scarlet Witch. Her boo is supposed to be square toed, but they're round toed on the figure because they just reuse on. Okay, so what is the problem? What happened? What are you trying to say? Inart doesn't make their bodies. As you can see, Inart's reusing everything for Superman. What are we talking about? Remember, this is supposed to be a company that's supposed to want to innovate, to give you better shit, to give you good shit. They're reusing Pennywise, 3 Pennywises already. Same shit. Same body. Exactly the same shit. Okay? Superman. 2 Supermans already. Same shit. What are we talking about here? Again, we're talking about laziness? Let's talk about laziness. What's happening here? What is happening here? They come in here with their bullshit like again, I'm not retarded. I love Hot Toys. I know that Hot Toys is the best thing out there when it comes to price, when it comes to quality, when it comes to value, when it comes to customer service through Sideshow, everything. Yes, they fuck up. Yes, they make mistakes just like any other company. Yes, they will continue to fuck up and make mistakes like any other company. If you think Hot Toys is bad, what, Inart's perfect? So what are we talking about? Inart is fucking up while making a figure a year. Hot Toys is fucking up making over 100 figures a year. Think about that. Right, you don't because you're retarded. That's what you guys don't fucking think about. You're just so stuck on he hates Inart. Oh my God, he hates it. Have some fucking thinking skills for once. Think about what the issue could be. You're overspending for garbage. The packaging is garbage. They can't sell it to you anywhere. But that's the shit. Again, it's retardation. I will never go back and forth with that shit because you guys are retarded. You sound retarded with your points, make no sense, but you don't think about any of it. You just think about, oh, in our band. Stop it. Stop it. Any of you in chat have an idea where I can get nameplates for artists' signatures for displaying? Derek. I'm doing. Tony, long time.
Hello!
Where have you been? Where have you been? Except Charles Gay. Where have you been? Where have you been, Tony? It's been weeks since you've been here. Weeks, okay? Bao.
How you doing?
Bao. Let's see. Thanks for last day. I'm not I'm a hot collector and liberal, just like I can ask down in order refuse to make comic Wonder Woman make tons. Well, I thank you, my friend. I'm not, it's fine. Oh my God, it's a liberal just like oh my God, that's horrible. Don't be mean, TS. What is TS? Trans? The burners are out today. Absolutely. You missed, I just took one. Something gay, whatever his name was. And then there's another, this TS is another one, as you can see. So yeah, they're out tonight. They've been bored. They've been bored since you've been on top of it. They've been bored. So now they see that you've been slacking because you're hanging out with Luch a little bit. So now they're all here telling me how mean I am because I don't like Inart. Mean guy, mean person. Can't like this guy because he doesn't like Inart. We cannot like him. The fuck out of here. Another one. Come on, guys. Learn. Yo, it's crazy. I'm not looking for you to like me. If you don't like watching what I say, if you don't like listen to what I say, there's absolutely nobody's making you be here. Nobody's making you come here. Nobody's forcing you to be here. Nobody's telling you, hey, come listen to me talk shit about your favorite company because you clearly have no fucking taste, no standards. You like any garbage and you like overpaying for it because you're retarded. No, I don't force anybody to be here. But don't come in here trying to be disrespectful, calling me names. You're not going to win. Everybody that's here has seen what happens when you try to come at me disrespectful. It never comes out good for the other person. That's why I don't bother nobody. Just don't be disrespectful here. You're not going to win. Cassian Andor is not available on Sideshow. Oh, nice. That means he didn't do that well, but he's going to sell out too. I'll tell you that right now. And that's very telling that it's available on Sideshow because stuff like that would be gone by now. You know what I mean? Those figures like that, I don't expect them to make a lot. So the fact that it's available shows that a lot of people aren't pre-ordering a lot, which again we've kind of been able to tell for the past at least couple years, or at least last year. So a little crazy. Wait a minute, weren't you just saying Pennywise? Thank you, Rudy. This is what I mean. This is exactly what I just said. They're so stuck on me telling the truth about Inart constantly that they don't hear anything I say when it's good. It's just, oh, you're negative and you don't say anything good. I've said plenty of good things about Inart over the years. What did I tell you about the Joker? Go watch the video if you don't believe me. What did I tell you about Pennywise? Go watch my video if you don't believe me. You guys stop being retarded. Don't come in here looking for fights that you're not going to win. ever, especially about factual information. It's not a what do you call it? A narrative. What narrative? It's common sense. It's common sense. What other company's giving you what Hot Toys is giving you? The drops that they give you per night, 5 figures, 6 figures. Who's doing that? What are you talking about? Just because you're retarded and you have brain damage and you don't see it doesn't make me bad, doesn't make me wrong. You're retarded. It's very simple. What are you talking about? Fucking crazy. It's not, it's hysterical. You know, that's why I tell you guys all the time. TDS, FDS. Big time for years already. You know how many people have FDS? It is crazy. Can you imagine? I literally just said many positive things, and they're like, you never say anything positive. This is how much FDS they got. Just nothing happened. I didn't say a word. It's just, oh, you don't like it, or it's fucking crazy. Can we all just take a moment, come together, and agree? Factory entertainment. Unbelievable. Did you see the Inart tease that they're making 1/6 Joe Biden? Yeah, you got to tell Mike tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Tell Mike. He has Trump already. I think he may want Biden. But yeah, Mike will definitely he'll definitely be into that. I don't have any presidents in my collection. I was gonna get them, but I never did. The first one was Obama, and I don't know if you know this. Most likely you don't because you're an Inart shill. But Hot Toys at one point was making again, they were making their own bodies and they were selling them separately. And obviously everybody came with its own head sculpt. And one of those head sculpts was, when you wanted to buy the black body was Barack Obama. So what people did was they bought a suit, they bought the black body, they bought a suit, and they made their president Barack Obama, which again was coming from Hot Toys years ago. I almost made one of those. I never had to buy a black body at that time because there was no, Nick Fury. There was none of that. So I didn't really need to buy those for any customs, or because that's what it was, right? You bought a black body for a custom or your own kit bash or whatever it was. So I never needed to, so I don't have that head sculpt. And I almost bought the head sculpt just to do that. I never did. I never bothered. So that's why I never bothered with the Trump figure. I never bothered with the Biden figure, even though I saw them up for sale. Because I was like, I'm not going to bother with that. But Mike, tell Mike. But in fact, there makes this guy. Ron, they're trolling. This is a troll. This TS stands for trans is a troll. Okay, 100%. Saying I'm liberal just like you. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the retardation? Oh my god. Fast, good example for Hot Toys body and these guys too. I'm telling you, the best shit. Super weird. Off the guy coming to channel, the page respectful on the challenge. Yo, it's again, they can try it all they want. They can try it all day long. They're going to lose every time. They're going to get embarrassed every time. They're going to get humiliated every time. Come in here. Be respectful. You don't need to be a dick. You're not going to win at being a dick. Okay? Champion right here. You see why I got this? Okay? This is the championship belt right here. Okay? So don't do that to yourselves. Don't do that to yourselves. Come in here. Be cool. If you need to watch people that lie to you, that make up shit for you to like them, watch them, buy what they tell you to buy, this is not it. This is not it. I don't push product on anybody. I am the biggest Hot Toy shill. I never tell you, hey, you got to go buy this because I'm none of my business. But because I have taste, okay, and I have standards, I know what's good. I've been around doing it for over 10 years. I know what I'm talking about, okay? Just because you don't like it doesn't mean that you're right and I'm wrong. Very simple. Fabs, you don't need to like Inart, but you can still be nicer when you criticize Inart and its fans. You don't have to call us R word. You made me cry with harsh. Again, it's my channel. I can say whatever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, however the fuck I want. I don't need to be nice to nobody. I don't need to coddle anybody. I don't need to be polite to anybody. This is what you get. Again, you don't like it. This is not for you. This channel is for men who want to talk about toys, men who like truth, men who can handle truth. Because clearly, as you guys know, in reality right now, in regular daily life, you tell somebody the truth that a man can become a woman and that a woman can't become a man, and they lose their shit because they can't handle facts information. Clearly, this is what we're dealing with right now. This is how you get the facts from me. You don't like my tone. You don't like my retard. You don't like, then this is not for you. I am not looking to be a YouTuber. I've made it very clear. This is my outlet. This is my fun. This is where I get to talk about the shit that I've been collecting for over 10 years, maybe over 15 years now. So again, this is not for everybody. I am not looking to be like the YouTubers that you like and like kissing their ass. I'm not that. This is not for that. Right? Every single other 160 channel out there, they're all telling you the same shit. Inart is good, guys. Inart is great. This is better than Hot Toys. Go get your Inart. Pre-order your Inart. Go get your Inart. It's better than Hot Toys. That's your narrative because it can't possibly be true. But if that's what you like, that's okay. I call everybody names here. Everybody that's been here gets a nickname. This is what my channel is about. As you can see, it's a small channel. I'm not looking to be a YouTuber. I'm not looking for everybody to like me. I am okay. If you don't like me, that is okay. I am not going to lose sleep over it. I am not going to stop being able to pay my bills over it. I am not going to stop collecting over it. That's why I'm going to tell you the truth, whether you like the tone or not. Again, if you can't handle the truth and you can't handle the tone, on top of that, we need men over here. Okay? If the word retard hurt your feelings, can't blame me for that. Got to have a little tough skin. You got to be a little manly. Maybe a little testosterone supplements, testosterone boosting supplements, because it looks like you have a lot of estrogen flowing through you if words hurt your feelings. If the word retard, when we're talking about toys, hurts your feelings, we have bigger problems here, my friend. We have way bigger problems than me telling you that Inart sucks. If the word retard really, really gets your tampon to slip out, we have bigger problems here, my friend. Way bigger problems here than me. If you like Inart, you're retarded. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! My feelings. Oh no! Stop it. Grow up. Grow up. Grow a pair. Gently remove your tampon and enjoy Hot Toys being king. Very simple. I would not want any figures of a politician. You notice it's never Jay and Dear Jazzing fan to come in. Well, you know what's funny? Nefty is the biggest Jazzing fan. He doesn't even come in here. Nefty doesn't even come in here. Can you imagine? Unbelievable. Nefty doesn't even come in here. Unreal. What happens if I was applying a Rudy rough night? Oh my God. Also, Jazzing needs more respect and recognition. Yours was a past lover of mine. And put all right. So now he's disrespecting Yost, trying to come off as he's defending Yost by disrespecting Yost, calling him gay. Think about that. Think about the craziness. I'm the bad one because I said retard, but he's calling Yost gay, and that's cool. That's okay. Don't call us retards, but we're gonna call company owners gay. That deserves, you know what that deserves? Well deserved clap. Don't curve a dog. Chris, stop it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Carlo. Where have you been, Carlo?
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Who's crying? He's like, who's crying now? Do I need to send out boxes of tissues? Very soon. Very soon. Unbelievable. Yes, who cares? So I go, it's like, I don't like, and again, I know who these people are. They're making burners for, again, to just come here to talk shit because they need to vent, because I hurt their feelings all the time when I speak my truth, and not only my truth, but the truth, right? Anything I say, you can go verify it anywhere you want. But what the YouTubers that you like say, you can't verify anything they say, because one's too busy scamming and the other one's too busy lying, so you can go watch him. So what are you talking about? Stop it. Stop it. That's why you're not being nice. Oh my God. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? It's true. He calls me Ron Wiz. Oh, thank God, everything that was his name, Hermione. Can you imagine? That's right. I do call Ron Weasley. Absolutely. Everybody gets a nickname here. Everybody. So again, if you wear tampons, this is not for you. This is not for you. Lucho, get out with the burners. Yeah, probably Luch. 100% Luch. First, the women are tougher than men. Oh, here we go. But being a man is about being kind. It's about being considerate with feelings of others. If you need to call someone the R word, you lost the argument. Gotcha. Thank you for that. And I think you're right. No, I think you're right. So you know what? This is for you.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Oh my God, this guy. Also, Faz, if you watch Spider-Man Brand New Day, Jean Grey is and will always be a hero. I'll always root for her no matter what. I did not see it. I will see it when it's out for free on Bravo. So do I need to flip the switch and take the burner off? Yeah, well, I'm waiting on Bob. I'm waiting on Bob for the info for the date of birth. But like I said, Bob's busy. I think he went to visit Luch. So I don't know. They might be at the dinner or something. So again, guys, as you can see, another basic product from Inart, a basic bitch product. Perfect for the retards in the community. Of course, I know who these people are. I know who comes here with this bullshit. That's why it's funny. But they think they're gonna come in here and do I don't know what, and they get embarrassed every time. Every single time. Doesn't matter who it is. Every single time. My finger's getting itchy. Fast, go see it. In the cinemas, you cheap ass. Hey, don't call me names. Be not Ash. Remember. Wait, let me read it properly. Hold on. Ash, I have something to tell you. But being a man is being kind, Ash. Okay? It's about being considerate with the feelings of others. Okay? So do not call me names, because that makes you not a man. Okay? Woman. Ash, you woman, because you're not considerate and you're mean. So that makes you a woman. Ash, don't be a woman, you woman. So, so again, another basic garbage from Inart for the retards who love spending $400 on the shit. Same exact body used again. So as you can see, nothing exciting about any. Again, head sculpts very, very decent. Nothing to complain really about there. As you can see, lifeless Looks like they didn't even give it the rolling eyes yet. This one looks like it's got the rolling eyes though, because he's looking somewhere else. Unless it's just a permanently straight look like this, looking angled look. But I would hope, right, that they would have given at least shown the rolling eyes and what it looked like with the rolling eyes. Maybe what I think is happening here is that they chose not to move the rolling eyes because it could have made the figure look funky, as it tends to do sometimes depending on the angles. So that's why they didn't even bother moving the eyes at all. Or again, maybe they don't have the rolling eyes installed yet. Who knows? But this one, again, as you can see, this one looks like it's already permanently like that, right? Looking somewhere else. But as you can see, I can tell that it's got the rolling eyes in there. So it looks like this one may have the rolling eyes and this one may not. Because again, this is way too, this is looking way too straight to have rolling eyes. You know what I mean? Like, nah. See? Like, absolutely not. Again, it could. I'm not saying it doesn't. It could, but it doesn't look like it does. Like, way too, like, nah. But again, if you shills out there, right? If you Inart defenders and Inart lovers and Inart fighters, okay? If you guys think that this here is worth $400, that's your problem. If you think this is the best thing in the world, that's your problem. Nobody's telling you not to go buy this. Nobody's telling you don't spend your money on whatever you want. Nobody said that. I've never said that. Okay? So what is the issue? Why can't I say what I want to say? But all the other YouTubers could talk shit about Hot Toys all the time, and that's okay because you're retarded. You're just mad about what I say, but not what they say. You're retarded. Go take your FDS out of here. I am a man who can be kind and remove. Oh my God. Oh man, you're going to save that post for future use, aren't you? Unbelievable. Granted, Hot Toys is the only high-end 1/6 company that will give us variety. For instance, if it weren't for Hot Toys, we wouldn't be getting any Thunderbolts. It's not just that. It's not just that. And it's not, it's just Hot Toys high end. You got J&D that's really high end, according to them, charging you $2,000 per figure. So again, you could see that as high end. How? You like silicone? You like your figures to do this? Then that's, I guess you could consider that if that's what you like, right? If you like silicone, then you could say, oh, these are high end, which is why they're worth $2,000. They will never be high end to me because you don't need your toy to do this to be for what? So it's not the only company that's high end, but it is the more mainstream company, the more company with the better prices, the one company that gives us more for the money, more variety, like you mentioned, everything. You can't sit there and say that Inart is better than Hot Toys in any way, shape, or form. Period. Nobody's saying, and I've said it plenty of times, nobody's saying that Inart can't make a decent figure. That's not what anybody said. I've never said that Inart. I just can't understand how retards sit there talking about Hot Toys sucks, Inart is better. That's what the problem is. That's the main. And then again, overpaying for this garbage, for this basic garbage. That's a problem for me. I have standards. I like good quality shit. If that's a problem for people, I can't help you. It's not my fault. I spend my money on what I want. And because I've been collecting Hot Toys for many, many years, I know that out of every single company that I've been collecting for many, many years, Hot Toys has always been the best for every single year I've been collecting, whether it was Blitzway, whether it was Medicom, whether it was Sideshow, whether it was Enterbay, whether it was, remember, back then we didn't have that many companies like we have now, and we still had third party. Again, not making it the same amount of shit that we're getting now, not even anywhere near the same quality as now with the third party. Look at So-So Toys, right? They're the kings of third party, in my opinion. So this is why I will never accept anybody telling me otherwise, because you haven't lived it. You don't have the amount of figures that I have. You haven't been around when Hot Toys was where they were very beginning to where they are now. You haven't lived any of that. You have no attachment to the company. How many Hot Toys do you have to be saying these things? So that's what I mean. Oh, let's see. That's a guy, whatever wants feelings. Toy Story 5. This guy. I feel like you're going to give Superman a second ass go. He should be a heat vision. Remember, this is the head sculpt that should have came with the closed eyes. But Inart is so good at what they do that they gave that look to the wrong figure, but the one who should have gotten it, they didn't get it, and the heat vision, non-existent. Somehow, they're better than Hot Toys, though. Think about that garbage. Unbelievable. That's 2 words, customer service. Correct. Oh, another, thank you. And I mentioned it before, but let me go back to the homing. Customer service. When you get your favorite Inart product, what do you have to do in case something comes damaged from the factory? What do you have to do? What were you told to do that? And if you don't do it, you get no customer service. What were you told to do? Oh, that's right. You're supposed to make an unboxing video. You're supposed to set up your tripod and your camera and start opening your Inart figures, because if you don't do that, and somehow, obviously Inart, this will never happen with Inart, but maybe one day just happens to come broken, missing something like, again, like the Cheerio, like 3 different people got 3 different Cheerios. So the uniformity of the product is not there, something missing, something broken, and you don't take your video, guess what you're going to get? Dick in the mouth. That's what you're going to get from Inart. What happens when you buy Hot Toys, let's say from Sideshow in North America? What are you going to get? You're missing something, something's damaged, something's broken. What do they say to you? Do they say, where's the fucking video, you retard? No, they don't say that. They go, okay, we're sending you the part in the next business day. And that's the end of that shit. So don't come in here trying to talk shit about shit you don't know anything about. This is why you will never win with your bullshit, because it's bullshit. It's what it is. Inart honestly does better with their 12 to make 12. I said that from day one. Another thing that I said about Inart that was positive. Again, you shills don't listen. The moment they came out with that 12 scale Batman, I said that Batman looks sick. They should stick to 112. So I guess you weren't here for that one. Or maybe you were and you just happened to, oh, fuck that guy. Let's not pay attention to what he says. Let's just go in there and talk shit. Possible. As shows age 14 years ago. Very strange. No, it could be anybody. It could be anybody, but it's just dumb shit. Dumb shit. Come in here for dumb shit. It's 14 years ago. 0 subscribers. No, it could be anybody. But again, you got the wrong channel to cry on. You got the wrong one. If I call everybody a retard, you think you coming in here crying about it is going to make me go, oh, man, guys, I have to stop calling retards because it's hurting feelings out there. No, you're retarded. Defending this bullshit ass company. You're retarded. No closed eyes unless the figure is of a dead character. I don't want a closed eyes head sculpt. No, but my point, I'm not saying that we need it. What I'm saying is they gave it to the wrong character. Corn Sweat didn't have that. You know what I mean? He didn't have a closed eyes shot in the movie. So it should have been Henry Cavill. But because Inart sucks so bad, they didn't even do that for the right character. That's the problem. I don't want the antagonizer actually like a string, but you just don't use it. Again, this is how I speak. This is how I tell my facts. I am not the feelings police. Okay? You notice that I get my 20 viewers every stream for years now. Okay. My stream hasn't gotten over 20, over constant 20. I've gotten up to 50, but constant 20 every stream for years. Okay. Don't you think, that I would have enough common sense if I wanted to be a YouTuber to be like, yo, I need to change up my game. I need to polish my shit up. I need to change my tone because I need these retards to come watch me. Never going to happen. If you don't like the king of Hot Toys and the god of Hot Toys, this is not for you. Very simple. I don't go on other streams that love Inart talking about, hey, you guys are mean. You guys, what do you, stop. They can do whatever they want. They can say whatever. They're wrong about it. And the retards love these wrong streams because everything they say about Inart is a lie. They're all linked up with Inart. That's why they all lie to you. And you're sitting there crying over people lying to you, telling me that I'm a bad person for telling you the truth because I use the word retard that makes me bad. Anyway, Fabs, yeah, definitely doubt he came to learn. He came to learn, Luch. Inart was almost a bunch of yo, again, garbage company. But again, remember, for the retards, they're the best. When I was in 5th grade, we called each other retard. Again, that's the era I come from. I come from retard was common. Retard was on TV all the time. Suddenly you can, oh, God forbid, you're going to hurt feelings. I'm good. You're retarded. Like, get the hell out of here. So again, even the stitching, which again, not the worst, but as you can see, right, both sides. I think Hot Toys did the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. For this one specifically, maybe. But again, what's so exciting about this? Tell me, somebody, what is mind-blowing about this? They're not even moving the elbow. The arm isn't even folded. What's the excitement here? And if you've been noticing, they've been giving you 2 head sculpts with a lot of their figures. Why? To make you believe that they're worth all this money and these head sculpts are garbage. So this is how they get you. At least the YouTubers, right? They have to lie to you and tell you, oh my God, 2 head sculpts, amazing. Garbage.
Strands for the
garbage. See that garbage fall over on its own? Garbage. That's Inart for you. Show me a video of that with Hot Toys.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
It ain't gonna happen. You've never seen it. You'll never see it. And actually, recently, somebody showed. I know it was Inart too. My bad. Another figure of Inart was on the floor. Which R word fad? Retard. He don't like retard because I'm not a man. If I call somebody a retard, because I don't worry about their feelings, because men worry about each other's feelings all the time. So that's the manly thing to do, to worry about people's feelings. Imagine that beta ass shit. Imagine being such a soy boy saying that shit. The fuck out of here. I grew up in Jersey. We called all kinds of names. No one got offended. Again, that's why I am not here to cater to nobody's feelings. If you can't handle the word retard, wow. Inart's biggest flaws are refusing to make one or refuse to buy. They're not making comic book anything. Have you seen them make comic book anything besides their 112 line? No, they're not going to make comic book anything. If you're going to get a Wonder Woman, you're going to get it in 112. You're not going to get it in 1/6. And that Wonder Woman that they did, as you guys saw in 1/6, looks like shit. And that's not comic. You know what I mean? That you're not going to make that comic that that Linda Carter looking thing. They're not going to make nothing. This garbage company. Just wait for Hot Toys to make it. I call the fattest dude in our class like order the retards are recording. Oh my God. They wouldn't post Batman. That's what I'm saying. Again, this is your king. They didn't post Batman. Remember, Batman was also stiff on the stream. Hey, can you please show us can you pick it up?
Sorry, not for today.
Can you please bend the elbow?
Sorry, not for today.
Can you please pick it up and show us up close?
Sorry, not for today.
Can you bend the knee?
Sorry, not for today.
Can we see the head scope?
Sorry, not for today.
Can you do something?
Sorry, not for today.
The best we could do is
the priority shipping. So the earlier you whoa.
King, never. Okay? Never. In a million years. Okay? And also, people try to ship Wonder Woman with Batman or Superman, even though Batman and Superman are much more likely to date each other. Other than that, to date Wonder Woman. You're insane. Whoever you are insanity. You're insanity. Tony Marine. Just say the word. He's like, no, it's fun. It's fun, Carlo. Like I said, if they get disrespectful, that's when they get removed. He got better. I think he's learning. I think he's taking it in. I think he's being a sponge right now, and he's taking it in. Inner female figures do seem to lean towards the more managed side. Oh my God. Well, remember, a man can be a woman and a woman can be a man. Get it right. Oh, that's what she was saying. Oh my God. Yeah, she was saying, sorry, not for today. Sorry, not for today. So every time, somebody asks, something, and she's like, sorry, not for today. Like, they don't touch their figures. They don't show you any movement to the figure. They show you literally a 1/6 scale statue with a skin tight suit that, it's going to rip open the moment you bend a joint. You can't. And then again, to have people talk about, look how amazing, look how good. You haven't seen the figure move. What's amazing? They won't move the figure in your face. They won't do this for you. What's amazing? That's where I get retardation from, because you can't possibly think that something's amazing when they won't even touch it in front of you out of fear that something's going to break. That's how amazing your product is. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Sorry, not for today. It's the best thing in our game was. Yo, that's the story of their life. Everything. What? Hey, why can we get no movement for Superman? Sorry, not for today. How come you give us this crazy power pose? Sorry, not for today. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Look at that base. You're going to tell me this is premium? You're going to tell me this is high end? You're going to tell me this is better than Hot Toys? Are you kidding me? This is garbage. Every single base, what they get for the endoskeleton, T800 endoskeleton, garbage base with the pole in the ass. Remember that one? Garbage. Stop it. Stop it. So, again, we got to wait and see what the figure looks like moving, okay? Which, again, think about that. We can't even see the figure moving. We didn't see the Batman moving. This is what you guys like? This is the shit that you guys defend? That the company selling you this overpriced shit can't even move the figures in front of you? This is what you like? But Hot Toys is the problem? Giving you full-blown photo shoots? You are retarded. It is that simple. So, guys, let me make sure there's nothing else before I get out of here, because I am starving. I wanted to go over real quickly also this. So, Christian, right here, 1/6 kit, 48 hours to go for the pre-order of the Welcome to Derry, Pennywise. And that was yesterday at 8:53. So I think we have till tomorrow if you're planning on ordering it. So again, I want that bloody head sculpt that comes with this one and the bloody version, because remember, this came already with the original one. So I want the new head sculpt, that bloody head sculpt, definitely want that. So again, $80 deposit on kit. Kind of painful, but if you want the figure, it is what it is. You got to go do it. And then I want to go over Inart's 112 real quickly. Let me find them now. First of all, let's go over this. Yeah, we're going to go over the Inart stuff. All right, here we go. So number one, right here, right? We got Bruce Lee. Again, 1/6 scale figure. As you can see, it's got a crotch holder, metallic crotch holder at that. As you can see, it's not even a black one. It's just straight metal. Why would they do that? I don't know. As you can see, the body, very, very thin, right? Even the suit. Remember, this suit was skin tight on him. As you can see, it's got a little give, right? Which, nice, because they want to be able to see how they at least bend the knee here. See how they have the figure posed a little bit. This is what they had to do with Superman and Batman. They got to pose them up. We want to see what it does. We want to see how it moves, right? What's the whole point of these bodies if they can't do shit? Right? You got these bodies all full of muscle, but if they can't move, what is the point? What do I want a figure that stays like this? Because if you move it, it looks retarded. Makes no sense. So that's the thing, who is the king of 112? Maybe Marvel. No, I think Mezco. I think apparently, again, according to Mike, I don't know. I don't own 112, but according to Mike, Mezco has been doing a great job for many, many years. And they've been around for a long time too. So I don't own anything 112 really, besides the Hot Toys, Bat, Catwoman, and the Batman deluxe version of the Bat. That's the only 112 thing I own. Period. I don't have anything else 112. So, but Mike owns tons of 112, and he's always said Mezco is the best in his opinion, which he has plenty to be able to judge that. Inart, like I said, just from that Batman, looked very good. I said Inart should be sticking to 112 because it looks like they do a good job with it. But this is 1/6 here, guys. This is 1/6. Again, as you can see, crappy ass base. I don't like these bases. They make them a little bit higher to, again, make it seem like, oh, look, it's a bigger base. And then they give you these little diorama like toppers, which, again, that doesn't make the figure any better, right? But we got to wait and see what it looks like as a final product. As you can see, the head sculpt is not the greatest. Hot Toys has made plenty Bruce Lee head sculpts way better than this. The only thing is Hot Toys never made this version of Bruce Lee. They made Enter the Dragon. They made him in a brown suit. They made him in like tropical clothes with a beach chair. And then they made, and then I believe it was Enterbay that made him Game of Death version. They made about 2 or 3 versions of that Game of Death, if I'm not mistaken. I have one of them. 2 bodies, 2 head sculpts, movie set, diorama. Very, very cool shit. But again, it wasn't Hot Toys. So that's one, guys. Then we got this one here, which again, 112 Inart looks sick. If they ever made this in 112, in 1/6, epic. I've had to look at this in my Bruce Lee said so many times. What? So did their magnet base not work? Well, correct. They didn't even bother redesigning them. They didn't even bother, let's try to make it our shit. Nope. Hot Toys came, like I said, Hot Toys going to come in, do them better. Boom. Here we go. Hot Toys making now better magnetic bases than Inart is. Somehow, some way, the retards still think Hot Toys is shit. Retardation. So again, very cool looking figure. I've never heard of this Batman, the Dawnbreaker. Awesome. Again, if this was made in 1/6, you better believe I'll be buying it. Again, not from Inart. But as you can see, very, very cool. Look at the articulation. Look at the detail on the 112. Awesome. Again, just like the Batman, very, very cool looking figures. Again, they could. I would hope, and I say it all the time, I would hope Inart can make a decent toy. I would hope so. And then to overpay for a company that doesn't make a good toy, what are you talking about? So I hope they make a decent toy. But again, this is very cool. Again, the character looks awesome. Whatever it is, they executed it perfectly with the 112 body that they're using. It looks like they're using most likely very similar bodies for these things, or at least the same style of body for the 112. Again, not much to it, right? 2 effects, 2 pairs of hands, all this stuff for the dynamic base, and here it is. This shit is fucking awesome. Okay. When I saw they did this, I was like, holy crap, that looks beautiful. This in 1/6, forget it. Getting it by Hot Toys, getting it immediately. Here is the Batman Who Laughs, which again, I'm telling you right now, guys, just like that Joker with the camera, right? We're getting this Batman as well. Comic version, you better believe it. Remember, they don't need a likeness for this. They don't need eyeballs. They don't need anything, even though they could give us eyeballs, right? This thing is going to get made 100%. I don't know what this is supposed to be. I don't know if this is supposed to be that one of the Green Lantern things. Maybe not. I've never seen this. Or is this supposed to be what's his name? Doomsday? Is this supposed to be Doomsday? I don't know. Somebody tell me. So again, look at that. Badass figures. Again, very good looking figures. No complaints about these figures. Well, again, the characters look cool, so that's why the figures look cool. I'm not saying that Inart designed these characters by any means. But they look, they look very, very cool. Then we got, guys, this company here is called UPF. UPF is UP Fine Gears. UP Fine Gears. UPF. So this is what this is here. So they made the Absolute Batman figure, again, 112. Inart made their version of it too. But what I wanted to point out here is, as you can see, it looks badass, looks awesome. Look at that shit. What? That is sick. Okay? That is what I wanted to go over. Look at that head sculpt. How sick is that? Inart didn't even make a head sculpt for them. They didn't even bother making the head sculpt for them. Another thing, the spikes on here, they look a little bit dull, not as pointy as the Inart ones. But as you can see, that head sculpt, which again, Inart didn't do, beautiful. As you can see, articulation, awesome. You get the hammer. Look, you get it looks like either head sculpts or mouthpieces that you get. You get the grenade gun, the hammer. Look at all this shit. Awesome. Again, I don't know how much this goes for, but this thing is awesome. Very, 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 very cool shit. I'd rather have the Hot Toys Absolute. No, absolutely. But I'm saying in a 112 scale, this looks beautiful. Doomsday is cool. Was that Doomsday? I thought it was Doomsday. I might try to get there. It's not gonna do it. So they look great. They look really, really good. Again, 112 I don't own any of, but they look very, very cool. The 112, and they've been making a lot too, because a lot of people have been buying more 112 because 1/6 is getting more expensive and more expensive. So it makes sense why they're making more 112, which is smart on their part. You know what I mean? And it's gonna, what's gonna happen? It's gonna look like and we had this conversation in the members chat. It's gonna seem like Inart is slowing down on because Michael asked this question, and it's gonna seem like Inart is focusing more on 112 and slowing down on 1/6. That's not the case at all. Obviously, they notice the money that they're making in the 1/6 game, so they're not going to stop making that. The problem is, as you can see, they pump out a figure, one figure a year, so that's the problem. It looks like they could get 112s out faster, so why wouldn't they focus on getting those out faster if they're capable of doing so, instead of just focusing on a figure per year, which is what's happening now with the 1/6. So they're not going to slow down on 1.6, but it's going to seem like they're making more 112 because, again, it seems like it's easier for them to put them out. Here's a video, guys, of the Pennywise, again, on Kit. Thank God for Kit's group because they post a lot of this stuff there. Look at that head sculpt. Look at that. You know how sick that is? Look at the detail. Look at the teeth. See, look at the Bruce Lee. Again, not the greatest head sculpt, but not the worst. See, so you have 112. Oh, crap. What happened? I thought I paused it. Here we go. So we have the T800, right? It looks like it's the Tech Noir version. I don't know what the hell this is. You got the Pennywise with the bloody face is the head sculpt I want. Bruce Lee, they're doing also, I forgot about their Lobo, Man of Steel, and then more 112 stuff. So here is the Pennywise live, it looks like. Look at that head sculpt, man. What do you mean? I want that so bad. Look at that. Ugh. It looks like something from Resident Evil. You know what I mean? Would have thought absolute Bruce Wayne head sculpt would be angrier, right? Yep. This guy. See, this is the for Chooch, if you're still here, this is the one that's out right now. See this head sculpt? How it's a different expression than the bloody one we just saw before. I want this one and or the other one, right? Just for the bloody face. Sculpted head sculpt. Nothing rooted. That's another thing. If you guys pay attention, all these Pennywises, none of them are rooted. They're all sculpted, which isn't the whole point of Inart making rooted figures. Every figure should be rooted. Why are they bothering with sculpted hair? It's called the shortcut. Okay, get used to it. They do it all the time. Okay, Inart takes shortcuts, whether you like it or not, whether you're retarded or not. They take shortcuts. Okay. Here's the Superman. Again, look at that bullshit ass shine on that body for absolutely no reason. That body, that figure, right? This suit shouldn't have that shine behind it. It doesn't do that. It's not supposed to do that. The Justice League version was the one that had to have that shine behind it, not this shit. So what does this tell you? They're reusing the same fucking body for everything. This is what they thought they were going to do with Black Adam. They thought, well, Black Adam is a muscular guy, just like Superman in the comics. So guess what? We're going to use that same body that we use for Superman for Black Adam. Hot Toys came out with their custom body. And what did Inart say? Just kidding. Canceled. You can't compete when you're constantly reusing shit. You can't compete when you don't make your own shit. Hot Toys makes their own shit. That's the end right there. So again, all that shine, that's not accurate. Again, not that I care about accuracy, but a lot of the shills do. That is not accurate to that suit. Very simple. See, the head sculpts are not terrible at all. They're not bad, but there's the Supergirl Artisan. Again, horrible head sculpt. That is horrible. I don't care what you say. That is horrible. Then we got Lobo. Actually, I like Lobo a lot, believe it or not. I like this expression a little bit better than Hot Toys, but Hot Toys, you can see the teeth, you can see the fangs, right? This is not a close-up, so we can't really see. That's another thing. As you can see, they don't even give you close-ups of these things, really. So it's a joke. This company is a whole joke. See, here's a close-up finally. Look at this again. So you see a little bit of fangs here. Again, this is not the best image, but the body looks cool, right? Look at the vein on the body. Again, I don't know what type of body they're using, but the figure looks very, very good. The expression looks very good. As you can see, it's got artisan beard, which is what Hot Toys should have done with the artisan hair on the figure. What it should have been the only way to do this figure, but it is what it is. What are you going to do? So Inart did it the proper way with the artisan treatment, but obviously it's not going to be better than Hot Toys ever. So look at that. The head sculpt is not bad. The expression is good, right? He looks like Lobo, right? You can see Jason Momoa there, even though his face looks a little chunky, right? Again, because of the expression and the cheeks, right? It looks very kind of round, but it's not bad. It is not a terrible thing. It is not anything bad like that. Meow Collector.
Hello!
I need some to make justice. This guy. Yeah, I want that thing staring at me. Unreal. I like the body a lot. The body's actually, look at the body. Muscular, detailed, right? It looks like it's silicone. It's definitely seamless, but I don't know what's in there. You know what I mean? It could be just arms popped into something. It's definitely not like the TVA body. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, did he? I haven't noticed. And then I don't know. This is probably anime stuff. I don't know what this is. See, there. That was the endoskeleton here. The T-800 battle damage there from Terminator 1. Right, then you got all the Walking Dead. Again, those figures when they came out, they look great. Head sculpts look very good with the artisan, right? The seamless forearms look very good. What happened to those figures? You don't hear about anything. See, then you got the Daryl. That looks great. Then this is all 112 again. See, look at that. That looks badass. Fabs, the abs in the film aren't real. Aren't real. Oh, wow. Terminator has a lot of fall damage. He's in fall damage. Ernesto. Look at that. That is sick. Again, 112. That is beautiful. Wired cape. Look at that eagle. That is beautiful. You're going to tell me a 112 could be articulated and moved around and posed, but a 1/6 can't? What do you mean? Oh, look at that. Two-Face. Harvey Dent. Sick. Oh, Heath Ledger Joker. Look at that. Look at that. You got BVS Batman, BVS Superman in 112, and Wonder Woman. Again, Bron, what I just told you is going to be made by Hot Toys. We already got this guy 2.0. This guy's coming 2.0, and she's going to come 2.0, 100%. Remember, we don't have a Wonder Woman with rolling eyes yet. We don't have an artisan Wonder Woman yet. Remember, the only one that we have with the hair treatment, with the wool hair treatment, is the WB100 that doesn't have rolling eyes. It's not considered artisan. So they're going to make one with the rolling eyes, artisan treatment, most likely for BVS. Guaranteed. If they do sculpted, I would be very, very shocked and very disappointed because we need the artisan Wonder Woman 100%. Again, you could say we already got one with the WB. That's not number one. That wasn't a mainstream release, right? That was very limited. It was very difficult to get, so that's why that doesn't count. You know. Say, look at that. That looks awesome. There's the 112 T1 T800. Battle damage. Here's the Tech Noir. Again, even the Arnold head sculpt was very decent, right? You see all the detail, right? You can obviously tell it's Arnold, right? Very detailed. Maybe the eyes look a little funky, but overall, it looks fine. See, that looks perfectly fine. The outfit looks great. You got the Ninja T800 endoskeleton. Then you got 22 Batman. Where's Filthy Hands Bradley? Here's his figure, the only figure he has by Inart. What a bum. See, I don't know what that is, but that looks sick. That tiger, sick. See, so it looks like they're making a couple versions of Bruce Lee in 112 as well. So you got the what is it? The Enter the Dragon back here. Then you got the Game of Death here. So again, Inart could be doing great things with their 112. They're very, again, looks like they're very good at the 112. Their 112 line looks great. No complaints about it whatsoever. Again, I wouldn't get into it, but not that there's anything wrong with it. I'm not collecting 112. But they're good figures. If you're if you're a 112 collector, a lot of people have left the 1/6 community to go into 112 because obviously they can't really afford the 1/6 figures. They can't really afford the fact that Hot Toys constantly pumping out figure after figure after figure. Look how many we just got from Doomsday, right? We got about 4 or 5. A lot of people can't do that, right? So what do? Oh, I'm going to go. I lost my passion. I got to go to 112 because, 112 is where my passion is all of a sudden. So because you can afford those things, right? 112 is $100 per figure, usually around, right? So it's a lot cheaper. You could obviously get more, right? $100 will get you one figure, right? $300 will get you one Hot Toys. $300 will get you 3 112. So if it makes sense for you, right? There's nothing wrong. It's your collection anyway. You're the one who's going to be living with it. You're the one who's going to be staring at it. You're the one who's going to be enjoying it. So whatever makes you sleep at night, whatever makes you happy is all that matters at the end of the day. Almost got my eyes poked out, but fast I got nameplate version 3 signature pose in my Hot Toys. Hope she does. She'll be there. Send me something. I'm gonna send you a picture. This is what you're gonna do, Ernesto. I'm gonna send you a picture of my X23, the one that I burnt the hair, right? When she was in Logan, when she was a kid. I'm gonna send you a picture of that. Okay, and then you're gonna print it out, you're gonna have it signed, and then you're gonna mail it to me, okay? Friend. Anyone know what that? Usually $100. I don't think any more than that. Maybe a little bit less, maybe a little bit more, but nothing more than it's not gonna be more than like $110. And if it is, it's probably something that's like super loaded with shit, or extra comes with extra shit, or something high end in the 112 scale. But they're usually about $100. Nothing more than that. I am not kidding, Ernesto. I am not kidding. See, this is how he plays it off. Oh, hey, my friend. No, I can't do nothing for you. All the time. That's Ernesto. That's my life with Ernesto. Okay. All right, guys. So today's Friday. I will see you guys most likely tomorrow. Saturday, Mike is going to be here. We will go over whatever is available. Let me check real quickly what there is for him to go over, if anything. Yeah, he's got to go over the Pirates Jack Sparrow that he's not interested in. Then he's got to go over Doom's, all the drops. I believe all the drops he's got to go over. No, I think he went over them. I'm pretty sure he went over them last Saturday. Yeah, he did go over them. So yeah, so just probably Jack Sparrow. Doomsday figure. I'll stick with the 1/6. Yeah, 1/6 is the way to go. It's the best scale. Likenesses are great. Outfits are great. Materials are usually great, right? Except for the pleather whenever it's used, whether it's from Inart or Hot Toys, right? Annoying. You know what I mean? All right, guys. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next.